Welcome back to Pro Beach Hockey. We have some great teams this summer, but none as great as my guys. Chris Madsen, the voice of the Mighty Ducks in Anaheim, and Marty McSorley, a true NHL great. Earlier today, Chris talked to Marty about his career.
If you're a dyed-in-the-wool hockey fan, you take a look at some of the all-time great teams, and no doubt the last dynasty that ever made its way into the National Hockey League took place in Edmonton. We're talking guys like Gretzky, Messier, Curry, Coffey, Anderson. The list goes on, and of course, the man to my left, Marty McSorley. And you know, Marty, when you take a look at all your accomplishments, what it's like to think that perhaps you played on the greatest team ever.
Well, the year before, I played in Baltimore. Pittsburgh had sent me down. It was my second year of pro, and I get traded to the Edmonton Oilers, a team that had just won 2 Stanley Cups, and all very, very young guys. And I got traded there, and I didn't know if I'd be able to make the team. So I was just so happy to be there, nervous when I walked in that dressing room. But every game seemed like a highlight reel for me.
You know what, Marty, you bring me to my next point, because you talk about the great players, the Messier, the Gretzkys. Everyone says that they elevate you as an individual, they elevate you as a player. But, you know, I had an interesting conversation with your brother, Chris, who happens to be the commissioner of Pro Beach Hockey, and he said, you know what I respect about my brother Marty? I respect the fact that he took whatever he had and he made the most of it. So my question to you is, out of that, what's the payoff?
Well, the payoff is I have a chance to see a lot of the older players, especially being involved with the Players Association. And some of the guys have a tough time leaving the game. It's really tough, and you know, I'm afraid of leaving the game. But I have to live with myself. I have to live with myself in the fact that, did I work as hard as I could? Did I give as much of an effort? And when I leave the game and finally tip my hat and I can't play anymore, because you basically, nobody quits, they retire. And when that day comes, I want to be able to look at myself and say I played as hard as I could, I gave as much as I possibly could, that the players I played with, who judge you the best, because those guys need you the most, are proud that I was their teammate. And if that's the case, then I can leave the game with a smile on my face. I believe I'll be a better person because of it, and I'll be a better fan because I'm always going to be a fan of the game.
Well, let me tell you, Marty, as fans, as a broadcaster, we hope it isn't anytime soon. And you know what? I didn't even take a jab at you. Want to go?
No, come on, Chris, it's my day off.